Happy Thursday. I got three best bets for you. Let's get after it. Yo, 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 what's going on? And welcome back to another episode for Just a Bet Outside. We got some NBA best bets for you for Thursday, March 9th. Unfortunately, it was a 1-2 night due to Brandon Ingram's injury and the Joker letting us down. The Nuggets were absolutely awful today, but please bear with me, guys. I am sick. If you can't tell, I probably look like shit. I'm going to be honest with you, but I sound like crap, but I'm here for you. I did the research. I love this too much. We're going to do a video for you, so just bear with me. Just an interesting day all around in the NBA, let's be honest. The two thinnest guys in the NBA got hurt today. Brandon Ingram, the guy I bet on, and Kevin Durant while warming up in his Phoenix Suns home opener. That was brutal. We've all done that, or maybe at least I have, rolling your ankle just walking, pretty much. But that was ugly. So unfortunately for KD, it didn't really matter. They put a beat down on the Thunder today. So Booker scored 44. He's pretty freaking good at basketball, just so you know. Nuggets lost at home by 21 to the Bulls. I was saying it earlier. Nuggets look kind of lazy and sluggish right now. They're not playing for a lot, not really motivated. So, and the last one, the Mavs still suck. Mark Cuban absolutely destroyed this team, and they suck. They actually probably got worse. They don't have an identity. They got rid of draft picks, defense, everything. So, anyways, that was an ugly loss. But I have three best bets for you, including a 1.5 unit bet of the day. I've not done one of these before. There is a bet that I absolutely love today. Before we dive in, please hit like and subscribe. You guys are crushing that like button, just killing it right now. 59 likes last video. We keep going higher and higher. Please do that again. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. We're getting comments from everybody. It's been just a ton of fun. Thank you for commenting. It really helps the algorithms. Just tell me anything. You know what I mean? Tell me about your day if you want in the comment. I don't really care, but I appreciate it. And if you have any questions, let me know. A betting question about a bet or just how to bet or any tips, anything like that. I'm here to help. So without further ado, three best bets, a 1.5 unit play of the day. But first, let's check out that bets recap page. There we go. The 4-0 sweep was followed by a 1-2. The under 212.5 Cavs and Heat. We woke up today and that total was 215. I saw people everywhere loving the over. It worried me a little, but I trusted my research, and the fourth quarters in Miami, if you can't tell, are always really low scoring. And this game did not really come close to 212, to be honest with you. So that was an easy win. Jokic triple-double. He let us down. He didn't get the assist, and then he got taken out. 4 minutes left in the game. They're getting blown out, but he just didn't get the job done. And Brandon Ingram, 25 plus points. He had 12 with a few minutes left in the first half, went to the locker room, and never came back. That's right. He hurt himself. Celtics did win, though. So if Ingram would have finished off the job, we'd be 2-1. But that is the beauty of player props. You just can't control that kind of stuff. So record 1-2 for the day. After the All-Star break, 23-17, up 5.88 units. Let's have another big day and dive into game number one. All right, here we go. It is game number one, and what a beauty we have here. And by the way, I have an even worse game coming up. Yeah, it's going to be exciting. So Rockets at Pacers. Pacers minus 9.5. Total 236. Injuries in this game. Kevin Porter Jr., the starting point guard for the Rockets, for those of you who do not follow the Houston Rockets, he is out. Aaron Nesmith is questionable. Home and away records, guys. I know you guys don't really care, but Rockets are 6-27 on the road. They just suck. Pacers 18-16 at home. I don't really have much more to say about the Rockets other than that they're just an awful team. I'm not going to just break down this game left and right. I'm just going to go right into my best bet. It's a same game parlay. Here it is. Tyrese Halliburton, 20 plus points, and the Pacers money line. Put those two together, you get minus 120. Let's start with Halliburton first. His points line is at 22.5. If you just want to take that, I understand. I dropped it to 20 plus just to be safe and added the Pacers money line. But for Halliburton, the Rockets give up the most points to point guards in the NBA. Couldn't be a better matchup. Oh, no, by the way, he's on an absolute tear right now. He's gone wild in his last three games. I mean, we're talking 40, 29, and 32 points, averaging 33.66 points per game in the last three games since he's been back for an injury. And this over-under at 236, high pace, high points. All I need Tyrese to do is score 20. The best player on the court just needs to score 20 points. I love that bet. Again, if you want to take the 22.5, you can. But that's the first part of it. The second part, Pacers, money line. Let me break this down for you and go over my notes. Rockets suck. Rockets are awful. Oh, and also the Rockets are absolutely horrendous. They're 9.5 point favorites. All I need is a win. Pacers money line. Tyrese Halliburton, 20 plus points, minus 120. That is bet number one. Let's go to game number two. All right, here we go. It is game number two, the Hornets and Pistons. Yeah, I know. I just threw up in my mouth a little bit too. This game is absolutely terrible. Charlotte Hornets minus three, over under. We don't know yet as of recording this. So let's go over the injuries. I'm going to have a best bet for you. There's always a bet to have, even in a crappy game like this. Hornets injury, we know LaMelo Ball out for the year. Pistons. All right, sip your coffee, take a break. Here we go. Alec Burks out. Bojan out for the season now for the Pistons. Diallo out. Isaiah Stewart out. Killian Hayes, the point guard for the Pistons, questionable. All right, that's all I got. These are two tanking teams, two absolutely awful teams. I'm not going to give you the home and away splits because nobody cares. I promise you one thing. They are both really bad home and away, and they're losing records. Does that help? Okay, here we go. I'm not betting this game in regards to the spread. Obviously not the total because I can't go over or under a question mark. But best bet for this game, a guy I don't think I've bet all season long. Kelly Oubre over 22.5 points at minus 118. Since LaMelo Ball has been out, this guy is the main scorer. Terry Rozier is 1A to Oubre, but he's also distributing the ball, trying to be the point guard a little bit more. So in the 4 games without LaMelo Ball, he is averaging almost 25 points per game and almost 19 shots per game. He scored 27 against the Knicks, 17 against the Nets, which are a good defense. This Pistons team is not. 29 against the Magic and 26 against the Suns, going over this in 3 of the last 4 against much better teams. And he's taken 17, 15, 19, and 24 shots in those 3 games. The volume is there. The matchup is there. The Pistons are giving up the 5th most points to shooting guards. That's right. And that's with all their starters. I mean, if you just take these guys that are playing now, I'm sure that's the worst defense in the league. I mean, there's so many guys out right now. I expect Oubre to have a heck of a night again. He's going to put up 20-plus shots. I love him to go over 22.5 points in this game. I never thought I would say that with him going that high. But without LaMelo, he is the main man. I expect this game to be competitive to the end-ish. You know, the Hornets should take care of business against this Pistons team, but on the road should be competitive. I like him to go over. That is bet number 2. And now we are going to move on to my bet of the day and bet number 3. All right, here we go. It is the final game and the bet of the day. We got Warriors, Grizzlies, Golden State minus 2, over under of 235. Let's start with the injuries. Jonathan Kuminga, probable. Andrew Wiggins is still out with a personal reason. I haven't looked it up. Does anybody know why Wiggins is out for so long? I actually don't. So I just didn't expect him to be out this long. But Kevin Looney, probable for the Warriors. John Morant, he's going to be out another 4 games at least, by the way. He is taking time away from the team to figure himself out, I think they said. And he needs to because he is an absolute mess. And I hope he figures himself out, honestly. I really do. But he's out for at least 4 more games. Steven Adams is still out because he's been out for like 3 years now, it seems like. Those are all the injuries. These two teams absolutely hate each other. Draymond Green and Jordan Poole may punch each other, or the Warriors and Grizzlies might get into a fight themselves. We have no idea what's going to happen in this game, but it's going to get ugly. These guys are going to play like it's playoff atmosphere. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. The Warriors on the road, I'm not freaking kidding you. 7-25 on the road. We've talked about it. It is mind-boggling for a defending champ to be 7-25 on the road the next year. Grizzlies 26-5 at home. I mean, they're an elite home team. If you just go by that, I mean, and now you're saying the road team is favorite. The team that's won 7 road games all year is favorite over the team that's 26-5 at home. I know John Morant's out, but that's crazy. Previous 2 meetings this year, Golden State won by 14 and won by 2, but they were both in Golden State. So I have a best bet, but it is not on the spread. It is not on the total. And it's not even on Steph Curry. But I will say I do like Steph Curry over his 39.5 PRAs as just a lean right now. If you guys are looking for something, maybe over 4.5 threes. This guy is shooting a lot. But my best bet of the day, 1.5 units. Tyus Jones over 26.5 PRAs. That's at minus 120. He is the starting point guard for the Grizzlies with John Morant out, in case you guys do not know that. He has played 33 and 36 minutes the last 2 games without John Morant. He had 40 PRAs against the Clippers and 22 against the Lakers. I know you're thinking, well, he just got 22. Why would you go over 26.5? If you watched any part of that game, guys, his teammates were horrendous. They got blown out. Desmond Bane and Dylan Brooks went 8 for 31 shooting combined. There was a ton of potential assists in that game, but he got no assists because those 2 guys couldn't hit water if they fell out of a freaking boat. I mean, it was ugly. He ended up with only 3 assists that game, but against the Clippers, he had like 12 assists. So I expect his assists to be more in the 8 to 10 to 12 range. And the Golden State Warriors, they give up the sixth most points to point guards. The matchup is a dream matchup. These are two of the three highest paced teams in the NBA. You got that? 235 total, two of the three highest paced teams. The Warriors give up the sixth most points to point guards. He's going to rack up a ton more assists than he did last game because I do not expect Desmond Bain, maybe Dylan Brooks because he sucks on offense, but I don't expect Desmond Bain to shoot that poorly at home against a bad defense like the Warriors. So I love Tyus Jones to go over 26.5 PRAs. Lock that in. That is 1.5 units for me. I love that bet. Let me know what you guys think, what your favorite bet and all that was. But let's go over that bets recap for the day. All right, there we go. Parlay. Tyrese Halliburton, 20 plus points at Pacers money line, minus 120. Kelly Oubre Jr., over 22.5 points at minus 118. And the third and final bet, the bet of the day, Tyus Jones, over 26.5 PRAs at minus 120. I love that bet. Don't let me down, Tyus. That's where we're at. That was a day. That was fun. There's not a lot of great matchups. I know you guys are dying for that moneyline parlay, and so are we. But man, there's just nothing here. There's some close coin flip games and some blowouts. Those are not what I'm looking at. When it comes to moneyline parlays, I'm kind of looking at 5, 6, 7 point spread range and a team that I really like, usually a home team or a road team playing a crappy team or something like that. So, anyways, there's not a lot of those today. We'll get after it again. Thank you guys all for listening. Over 1,000 subscribers. The likes are coming. The comments are coming. I appreciate all of you. We could not do this without you guys. Until next time.